Good evening, Art-Alchemy. So I'm filming this video for you on Sunday night. This was a long time coming, I am sure, since it took me like 2 weeks to finally make it and get it out. That you've seen this from other YouTubers that probably got this. They didn't buy it; they got it for free with Ruben. Um, Sorry, I'm a little fidgety, like it bothers me. I The main reason I bought this because A, I do think it's a good deal, and B is because of this thing. But I noticed I took it out of the case, and the case it went with the because this was the replacement. But I've noticed it's easy to scratch, and it's kind of bothering me because I could see it somewhat. So I was like, oh, it like already scratches it. I haven't even used it. That is so weird, but okay, whatever. But yeah, so this is a Paul Ruben, like a all in one. They called it a travel, but I wouldn't travel with this thing. It's heavy. It's like at least 5 pounds, if not more. And this little tray thing, while it's useful here, like in a studio or whatever you are, or like me, where I have my studio in my living room, in a little corner, and I keep all my stuff there. Like for me, it would be ideal because I store this book in here, so so it reminds me to use it later because I could clearly see it. And so yeah, but you could store all kinds of watercolor paper, which I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So yeah, it's a good deal if you're a beginner or you want to gift it. That is the main reason that I'm making this video. Outside that, I just think overall, even if you pay full price, which is now $53, so with tax it'll probably be like 55, it's still a good deal. Why do I say that? Because you have this acrylic thing where everything's enclosed in here. By the way, it did come fully packaged, but some of us got, I think it was shoved or something. So you have this where you could store all kinds of, I think it's like 11 by, I don't know, 5 point something. It's quite hefty. And then this one also has a clip that you could clip on your, see, it has a clip. Sorry, I'm out of frame, but I didn't want to make it the landscape the other way, but I will once you see this video. And it comes with see, now it's not broken. The other one I was so bummed, and because the day that I was filming it, I realized it was broken, and so I didn't even open these. And they wanted everything back as a set, otherwise they would charge me. So I was tempted to keep the insides of the other one and gift it to one of you, but I didn't. I choose to to send everything back. So it comes with this 7.5 by 7.5, so just half an inch on each side. It's square, of short of 8 inches, which is good because I always wanted, remember, I always wanted a square journal. So these are pages, and yeah, so definitely according to the ad in Lindsay the Photo Crafter. I will link some really useful people that I saw that they review this as well. For me, it is a review, but it's also a I'm presenting it more like a gift for the upcoming holiday season or birthday. If you like my birthday that is after the holidays, and I'm still buying stuff in January because A, it's on sale, and B, because it's my birthday month. So yeah, I buy stuff like starting October, in case you haven't noticed. And I always seem to get into something, right? But anyway, so yeah, this is 100% cotton cold pressed. So this one I'm not gonna open it. I'm not gonna test it in this video, but you're gonna see this again. I'll remind you because I'll bring this whole thing when I do my paper video, which is should be this month. I did open this, and look, Meiliang. Meiliang is the by the way, this is Light Wish selling it, which is the sister company of Paul Ruben. So this is obviously a student grade, a very advanced student grade, I should say. So this time around, they put a little sticker. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my God. And they do have it in gray, which I didn't get it. I really like this color of everything. First of all, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like they put everything in one. That is like perfect. Paper. All it really needs, it's a brush. Like, but anybody could get a brush from anywhere, you know? Or if you're gifting it to this one, you could get it. You could get a little set of it its own. But that's the only thing I felt, because the regular Paul Ruben, it's the original set of this one, which should be in a mint. This is what I have in here is not anymore Paul Ruben, but this was a Meiliang. It used to say here pretty excellent. It doesn't anymore. I think I have another set of this. It used to say pretty excellent, but I think mine don't, because this is the older box, and then I have a newer one that I bought. I think earlier this year or last year. I rebought it because now it comes in a like individual versus the first time I bought it, and I bought it for $13. I remember this was very in December, very close to 3 years ago, in December. Could you believe that? And yeah, for $13. So it will go down. I've seen it like 14, $15 now, but it's still, this is a 36 set. So this is the one that everybody raves about. Yeah, because it's a really good deal. What I do like is that from this little box, it's that it doesn't have the little hanging thing like it does on the regular. It's pretty light and compact, yet it's kind of big and it's kind of thin. This one I did measure it and it doesn't fit on this little thing, for because this is lighter to travel than this. This I feel like they Paul Ruben did. Let me take this out and close this out, because I'm not gonna review the video, and it comes, the little clip does clip and everything. So I do feel that Paul Ruben wanted, because see, if you take it out, it's normal, so it weighs around 2 pounds, probably less. So if you put something like this to travel in there, and mostly paper and a couple brushes on the bottom, then it would be perfect. If you're in a car, I would not take this like to for flight or anything, like regardless what anybody says, because I've flown a lot before and it's a hassle. They'll make you open every each of compartment, because when I take my laptop, that's what they have me do, take it out of the sleeve and put it on its own little bed and everything. So I just automatically like do that and take my shoes off and quickly, like, but not everybody's like that. I'm very efficient in that form, in that sense. So that's why I said I wouldn't take it travel unless you're gonna travel like on a train, on a car or something like that. um and this I definitely would not take it. It comes with a 48 set of this. So this is a 36 set, this version on itself. You could get it $20, $15, somewhere in between. Sometimes you could get it like $10 if you put it with something else. um so there's a couple of Meiliang sets now. They have that one, the original. This was the one that this is not the case anymore. Do you remember the case? This is like this little quarter pants. This is a one I do not recommend at all. This came out, everybody got this like I think over a year ago. And I did like a little bit, the little tin is thicker, and it was like this color. This like color. It was this color. I have the tin, but I have something else in there. And I took these out and I took them out of the plastic and I put them in here, which they fit correctly. And this is much thinner because I don't really use these paints. I use them just to play around. I think the last time I played around was like 6 months ago, like sometime in the winter. And you don't have to mix anything. The pastels are there. It's very opaque and it has some metallics. very few, most of them are already done for you, so they're not like traditional watercolors. They're student grade, but they're like the stuff that you buy. And I think these were pricey. I got these for, I think I got them for like either 25 or $30, and I was like, ooh, I'm for student grade. And I remember the appeal was that I got like a bunch of stuff inside or of the little tin. Like I got a like a, which they were good. The like a strip for bookmarkers, like a a pen. That pen was really nice. I do have to, some more paper, um some more marker paper, I think a brush, and something else. But it was nice. But I mean, for that price, when usually this one, which is really good, it comes in a tin and everything, it is, you know, about $20, about, yeah, $15 less than that. So I wasn't, that's the one that I don't recommend. So if you find this set, I think it was called Meiliang something, but it's this color and this color and blue. Do not get it. Now they changed it this year. I think this was the palette from last year, and I got it earlier this year. But they changed it, and this was the latest and greatest. But they do have another one that I obviously didn't get, that they redid, which is the big purple, like the big purple, which I did get that also like 2 years back. But I ended up giving the paint away. The paint was good, but I gave it away because I wanted the tin, and that's where I keep my Paul Rubens floral tube set and floral and student grade tubes, which are very good as well. But so since that this one didn't do, oh, I think I did pay, like, because I got this one and the other one together. That's what I remember. I got two of them together, so I did pay, I think, $20 for it. But still, I was not pleased. And that's the one that I don't recommend. I'm gonna link all the Meiliang and then you can see. But this set is this, and these are the ones that, this is by itself, the one that comes on this tin. And then this one, obviously, now because it comes with everything you need, all you really need have to put is a brush. Even if you buy it for yourself. Now, I like the tin. I think it's thinner than most. It is heavy. So the difference between this one and this one is that this one has 36. This one has 48. So I'm gonna open it now. I did inspect it, this, so it doesn't go down. It's a little bit wonky, but it is well made. I like the edges that are rolled. So I think this, it has to do because it's new. I'm not sure. It does come with this. For this sake, I'm gonna keep it because it is kind of thick and wide, but I don't really like it. That's why I like this little tin that they, and I keep buying watercolors on this tin because so I can keep the tin. It's well made and it's really sturdy, and it, like, it stores really well. And I like they do have a pink one, but I've never been able to get the pink one like this. I think but yeah, so this one is the same thing. Like, these are expensive by on their own, so I'm happy that they brought them in. So it comes, I think, from what I heard from the other YouTubers, that so they're gonna see here, they break it down: 24, 36, 48. I have, this is a 48 set. It comes automatically with the 48 set. And apparently there maybe sometime in the year, in the future, they are gonna sell, because all I wanted was the acrylic. I was like, I don't need more paint of that. But it does, when people swatch them, I'm like, yeah. I mean, it is a good deal when you think about it, because let's just suppose this is $20, but the 100% cotton 20-page watercolor is around $10, 15, depending. So let's just suppose $10, that's already 30. And then 40, 50 for the acrylic. Yeah, it makes sense that they're charging $53 for it. I got it for 40. I probably got it, yeah, around $40 during the sale. And I got it with another like 2 pieces of Paul Ruben 100% cotton. the little square things that I got that I thought it weren't worth it, but thinking back, they are worth it, and they are good stocking stuffers. So this one, because of that, it comes in the 48 set. So I guess if you get it all together, it makes more sense. I got it, like I said, for $40, and if for me, then that's like it's considered cheap. um and this is what I like about this, is that the Paul Rubens, all the Paul Rubens student grade, they're very, very good, excellent. um you learned a lot from them, although I do have a lot of artist grade Paul Rubens, but I always seem to go back, and I don't have to worry about wasting the paint or whatever. Even a lot of the Paul Rubens, I do watercolor paper. I like the fact that you could get them in 2 packs, and I usually do, and they last me a really long time. So I practice on the non 100% cotton, and then when I'm ready, I just do it on there, and it's like perfect. But what I like about the Paul Rubin range, student grade, like this range, and this is why I got it, because this is a full 48 set. They are a number of metallics, not a lot, but they are. So 10 of them, and they changed them as well. Flash, so this one right here, 10. So but not all of them. I think flash yellow, magic red, rose red, flash purple, and then yeah, so these flash, I don't think they're, so it starts with deep interference, flash blue, deep interference green, fruit green, that one it is bronze, flashing pearl, and royal gold. So they changed some things, and these are all the regular. So white here, I don't really mind it, because this is cheap paint. So, but like it wouldn't be my pick. So I'm gonna unwrap these. They do come in sticker form. I'm not gonna keep the sticker because these are student grade. Now you could get them, you could get the tubes and replace them, but because I have so many student grade, I don't really, and it tells you right here, see, they have that. That's the difference. Before they didn't give you the pigment, now they do PV3 and PV29. So you could either, they're stickered, but they're not sticky. See, they come off really nicely. And before, I think they didn't come out like this. You had to, and I like the little square. The It's really square, so I like that book, because you could reuse this tin. It's a good investment if you're a beginner or you're intermediate or whatever. Like I said, it's a good gift to yourself. Like that way you don't have to worry about wasting paint. You could replace this paint with tubes, which I heard it's really good. And see, it's not too much paint. You could see how I think they're extruded. They're not liquid filled anymore like they used to. Um, yeah, yeah, because you could tell from here that they left a little thing. It's like they made them some in another mold, and then they pushed them in here. That's what it looks like to me. But yeah, so I'm gonna pause you, and all I'm gonna swatch is this on this card, and then that's it. Because I wanted to, I'm sure you could look at another video from another and compare, but I wanted just to make sure that you know, just instead, like what's in it for you, what's the value. And I'm telling you this because Paul Ruben tends to have a lot of the stuff on sale. This, even after Prime was on sale for a little bit, and then it's no longer on sale right now. It's like $53, but like I said, it's still kind of well worth it. I got it for 40, but starting in November, like the Black Friday, Paul Ruben starts having all kinds of sales all the way to like February, because they celebrate Chinese New Year as well. So I'm just telling you because you have a long time where you could eye this and get it when it finally goes on sale. And I suggest if you get it, you get it with another Paul Ruben, something else like a sketchbook or something else that you like. Um, Even if they offer so they could give you the 5% additional or 10% sometimes. depending. And because that's what I did, and so I'm pretty sure this came out to $40, if not a little less. So let me pause you and unwrap these so I could we could swatch them out. Okay guys, I'm back. It took me about 30 minutes. Some of them came off easily and some of them were stickers, so I had to kind of take them off. But well, I'm here, so I'm gonna swatch from here: row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. And on the swatch card, so you're gonna see half right now and then the other half. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Okay, so far you guys can see everything. Yeah. And then so I didn't pre-wet anything. I'm gonna swatch with my Skoda Prado number 12 by David Taylor. And I didn't put the stickers because this one is so tight that if I were to put the stickers, it goes all the way up, so I won't have enough room. I will just have the little cube, and I need to do two, so they would have to be mixed, so I don't want to do that. That's why I took them. And a lot of these, I'm starting to see the metallics look very familiar. I think I have them on my sets, at least on my old set. So yeah. So here goes the white. Like I said, white is never my favorite unless it's gouache, oil paint, or acrylic, because that's where it's mostly needed. In watercolor, you could skip it, but this is a student grade, so I noticed Paul Ruben in student grade always includes a white. And I think they just, so, but it is a little bit opaque, just a tiny bit, not much. Yeah, so you can't even see it. It is a little bit because my water just went, see? My water just been cloudy. So it is a little bit, but on paper you can't see it. And the next one is lemon yellow, my fave. Yep, lemon yellow. So pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. Paul Ruben does some of the nicest yellows I've seen. The next one is cadmium yellow. Yep. Very pretty. Very soft. That's why I didn't want to pre-wet them. A lot of people will pre-wet, but on the first one, I do not like doing it. I want to see how soft they are. Orange yellow is the next one. Very pretty. And very transparent. Other than the white, my water hasn't got dirty, so it's good. The next one is cadmium orange. And these are made with gum arabic. It's what the little swatch card says.